Hey there guys, and welcome back to Hursty Games, and welcome to the QPR career mode. We are on episode 9. If you missed any of the other episodes, then jump on back to my channel. There is a playlist for you to get yourself all nice and caught up. But back to present day, we are currently in December. We've got a busy month ahead of us. Now, last episode I set a light goal of 15, which we didn't quite hit. We got to 11 at the time of me recording this. So I'm going to do the first 4 games. I'm going to do Preston away, and then I'm going to do Leeds at home, Birmingham away, and then Bristol City at home. Plus, we've got to bear in mind that January is just around the corner, and we do have a very, very busy month with all the transfers we could be looking at. Now, I have been keeping up to date with the players you guys have been inquiring about, so I've been sending scouts on them, and they're on my transfer hub. But obviously we'll get more into that next episode. For this episode, we're starting off in 5th place, 19 games played, we have 33 points. It's not too shabby. The main difficulties we've got this episode are going to be, I think Leeds are pretty tricky, obviously up there in 2nd, and I've already forgot if we're playing Birmingham or not. We are playing Birmingham after Leeds, so actually we're against 2nd and 1st in this episode alone. But first of all, we're against Preston, who are in 16th, so I'm not going to say an easy game, but a slightly easier game. So we're going to get ready for the game day. I'll sort the team out and we'll have a little look at what's going on. Okay guys, so this is the starting lineup for our away game against Preston. It's a 4-3-1-2, so a fairly standard team, but we do have Washington starting over Brereton just because he was requested in the comment section. But we've got Nori behind him and Silla, and otherwise a fairly straightforward team. So let's jump in and try and get 3 points. Okay guys, here we are away to Preston. Hopefully we can get 3 points here. Like I said, it's going to be easier than the upcoming games, like the next couple of games we've got. So let's hope we can get ourselves a good win. We've got loads of space here for Georgian to run into, which he will. We'll keep it out wide for now. I want Stella to get in the box, but he just refuses to. He's come short. So we'll play it to him instead there. Let's get this whipped in. Not quite. Scowen. Nori. It's a good battle down the wing there, but they do come out on top. Got to try and contain this. That's a good effort into the box, but well done Smithies coming out and collecting it. That's a good win from Nori, getting back and defending well in that sort of defensive midfield part. But now we've got quite a few people here. They are sitting quite deep, which is making it quite tricky to make anything work for us. But this is a good play. Silla is going to keep it. Silla across the goal. Good effort. It's in. Idrissa Silla, he is absolutely on fire in this career mode. He is doing so well. I just can't begin to explain how well he's doing, but hopefully we can keep getting goals. We can keep up this winning streak, and who knows, we could actually do something this season. If we can get any kind of winning formula, then I would be over the moon. But 1-0, nice and early on in that second half. It's his 10th goal this championship season. Let's see if we can carry on the form. They've got people on the edge here. Got to try and contain. Got to try and keep them out. Don't let the shot happen. Well done, Paguma. Oh, they do get the cross in. Let's get rid. Don't let the shot happen. The shot happened, but Smithies was all over it. Throw it to Silla. Good little touch to Washington. Knocking it around well. Connor, great turn. Connor, take the strike, mate. Oh, it's a good effort. Rudd, equal to it though. That's half time. Nothing too much really to boast about for either team. Not too much happened. I mean, apart from the goal itself, which was one of the only real efforts in the game, nothing really happened. I mean, we were quite comfortable in defence, which I'm very, very happy with. I'm going to take Luongo off for Cousins purely because he's got that booking, and there's no point running the risk, especially while we don't have Freeman at the moment. No point running the risk of losing both him and Luongo. Him and Freeman. So that's the only change we're going to make. This is good. This is nice play. Silla to Connor Washington. Oh, it's a great block. Man, we're asking the questions right now. Okay, so we've got 2 changes coming now. We have brought on Shadipo for Nori at Cam, just because Nori's a little bit tired. And we brought on Grant Hall at CDM for Borashuk. I was going to bring on Brereton, but I'm happy keeping Washington and Silla on. Keep him nice and fit for the next 2 games. This is a bit worrying, but we're fine. And I've done the same thing with a lot of the players actually, just to keep them fit for the next couple of games, because they're going to be tricky games, even though we've got a week to rest. Not worth any injuries. Oh, that's a great over-the-top ball. Come on, Smithies. Great save from Smithies. They've got the rebound, and it hits the bar. Get rid of it. We couldn't get rid of it. He's offside, though. Wow, that could have been bad. I keep forgetting it is actually just 1-0. I keep thinking I've got like a comfortable lead, and I really don't. So that could have been pretty bad for us. Oh man, lucky break. Nice. Cousins, bit of space to run into. We're going to turn though because he's being caught. Let's go up here to Scowen, is that? It is Scowen. Nice. Washington, first touch, mate. And it's in. Cross the goal, bottom corner. Fantastic goal there. Nice, simple, slow, broken down build-up, which just pays off, really. I mean, the pass is here. We took our time, waited for the space that Washington had, and then on his left foot, crossed the goal, Rudd, without a chance to get to that. Doubles our lead. Washington called to play, and on his start, he does get himself a goal. Third in the championship, 2-0 up. Let's go, boys. That's a great win from Cousins. Nice and high up the pitch. And look at this. Washington's got so much space to run into because they're obviously on attacking. Connor. Oh, I took it onto his left. I probably should have taken it onto his right, and he probably would have scored. But we do have the corner now. Can we get something here? We've got Adrissa nice and tall in there. It goes nowhere near him, though. Corker. Oh, man. Corker really is actually very good in the air. He wins a lot of headers for me, both attacking and defensive. Got to watch the overlap here. That one there. Georgian gets caught out. Mackie. Oh, Mackie nearly scores. I forget that this is where Mackie went. That would have been bad for us if Mackie had got himself the goal. But that is full time. I thought that was a goal kick. Full time. We do win 2-0. Connor Washington and Idrissa Silla both getting themselves on the score sheet there. We played very well. 10 shots with 7 on target. Man of the match was given to Washington. Very well deserved, actually, with a 9.4. Scowen did very, very well. And actually a player that I thought stood out a little bit when he came on was Grant Hall. He did play very well in that middle position. But let's jump back, see what that does for us in the table. Okay, so you can see here we are now in 2nd place. We're above Birmingham on goal difference. They did lose their last game, and it was at home. I think it was to Fulham I saw. So we are now in 2nd. So a win against Birmingham does push us away from them a little bit, and gives us a good chance to leapfrog Leeds if we can get ourselves into some good form. So let's skip forward to the next game and see how we do. Okay, so up next we do have Leeds, which of course we are at Loftus Road for. A couple of changes. First of all, Manning is back from his injury, so he's not on the bench yet, but he probably will make his way back onto the bench as and when he is fit. But we've brought Furlong in for Georgian. We've got Luongo and Borishuk at CDM, and then as our 3 camp, we have Wojciech on the right, Brereton in the middle, and Asaya Samuel, who somebody did request to start, so of course I will give him a start for you as well. So he's playing sort of a left cam, so hopefully he can do damage from there. Silla up top, and of course we do have Washington back on the bench, but I think he will make an appearance just because he did very well in that last game. So for now on the bench, but I wouldn't count on him not playing. So let's jump in and see how we can do against Leeds. Here we are at Loftus Road. A big game here against Leeds. Top of the table, which of course means if we win this, we do go top of the table, which would be absolutely insane. And actually would be a very, very good stamp on our title hopes this year and really help us try and get this promotion nice and early on. Loftus Road, hopefully we'll be bouncing before and after this game. Let's see if we can come away with the 3 points and sit at the top of the championship table. Let's go. Good early pressure from us. Jolek down that wing. We do get the corner. Come on, Jolek. Let's play it short. Asaya Samuel, the man requested to start. Decent cross. He's back on it. It's a great little turn. Oh, I've run him into a bit of danger there. Wasn't too much he could do. Oh, going down the middle again. Got to stop these balls in. Oh, okay, no, we're okay, we're okay. We can defend this. Come on, boys. Corker, get out to it. Oh, it's a good chance for them Smithies. That's one of the first actual decent chances of the game for either team, and it's like the 44th minute. It's been a tricky game, and that does not help me. That does not help me at all. Well done, Smithies. Struggling at his close post last episode. Just then, doing a very good job at his close post. Now, right on the edge of the first half. We've got to defend this. We've got to keep it out. And we just about do. Man, that could have been bad. But now potentially a counter. Brereton. Oh, that wasn't Brereton, that's Jolek. Let's go back to him. Silla. Nice. We go up to Luongo. Going to go out to Robinson. Find Asaya Samuel. What a pass that is. Who nearly gets it into Silla. So close. That is half time. This has been really tricky because I feel like we're doing well, but we just can't quite make the chances. We're getting the great build-up play, but we're not quite... I don't know, we're just not as threatening as I'd like us to be. One shot with none on target is not great. So I'm going to change formation and we'll come back in the second half. Okay, we haven't changed any players, but we have changed to a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Asai Samuel at cam and Jolek in centre mid. So hopefully the change of formation, having two up top with Brereton and Silla, will be a little bit more threatening. But we'll have to wait and see. Asai Samuel, can he burst through here? He can. Let's try and find that pass to Brereton. That's a good ball. Brereton now with an effort. Okay, let's pass it in. One more. Silla. Oh, it's just wide. That was a great little bit of build-up play. Great pass across from Luongo. And Silla just so close. Man, he maybe even had a little bit more time than I thought, but that was very nearly 1-0. Much better build-up play. Asai Samuel to Silla. We're going to play it out wide. We've got Robinson running over here. Let's go to Silla on the edge. Who's going to try one? Silla. It's a great save. Brereton does keep it alive. We go to Furlong. Edge of the box, Asai Samuel. Oh, he loses it. Unlucky. That's a great win. Oh, who's this running through? Luongo, surely. Massimo Luongo puts us 1-0 up in a massive, massive game. That goal could be absolutely huge. It's still early days, but to get to the top of the table at any point is very, very good for us. It's a big, big result. So if we can keep this alive and we can keep this lead, then we are in a great, great position. Well done, boys. Fantastic build-up play. Good job, Luongo. Getting it past the keeper. That's 1-0. That's his second goal in the championship. Half an hour to hold on, boys. They've got it here on the edge of the box. It's a great tackle from Corker. And then Robertson with a good pass. Can we build something from this? Asai Samuel with a good ball. Silla. Play it out wide to Furlong. Get in the box, guys. That's a good ball. Luongo. Oh, it's a great save. Fantastic save, but he can't save the second one. Brereton. What a finish. To even get that on target is absolutely fantastic. The keeper very, very nearly gets to it. I'm so impressed Luongo got that header. And then what a shot on the bounce. Very, very nearly kept out, but not quite. We double the lead. That is absolutely massive at this point in the game. It just kind of bounced in very unluckily from the keeper's hand there. But Brereton doubling our lead. Come on, boys. Okay, we are making a few changes here. We are taking off Asai Samuel just because he is very, very tired and he might make a bit of a chance in some of the other games with a nice impact of pace. So we're taking him off for Nori, and Grant Hall is coming on for Jolek. Grant Hall sitting at CDM just to give us a bit more strength, a bit more height in that midfield. Luongo, though, oh, very nearly made it 3. We wouldn't have needed to worry too much about defence if we could have done. Keeps it in. Nice. Let's find... Oh, I was trying to find Silla. We do eventually. Just a Silla. It's on his weaker foot. Does go out for a goal kick. But with not too long left, we are making a very, very quick change. Washington coming on for Brereton just because Brereton is very, very tired. Did very well to get himself that goal. But 10 minutes left. Washington with some fresh legs should cause him a few more troubles up top. Oh, look at this space we've got for Borashuk. Robinson comes up. Let's see if we can do a nice low-driven cross. It's put in there. Connor Washington makes it 3. Man, 3-0 against top of the table. We are really setting a stamp on our intentions for this league now. We're doing very, very, very well. I am so proud of this team. Like, to get a win like this against top of the table is massive. So, huge credit to the boys. We should see this out, and actually with a clean sheet would be massive. Overlap here from Furlong. Surely we can't make it 4. Surely not. Called it. Knew we couldn't make it 4. That's 4 time. But 3-0 is a fantastic result. You know, to get 3 goals in a game for me anyway with this team is phenomenal. But to do it against top of the table, that's ridiculous. So massive, massive well done to the boys. A very, very cagey sort of first half. But 3-0 for a full-time performance is fantastic. Robinson getting man of the match. Did he get some assists? He did get an assist. Yeah, he played pretty well. Personally, for me, I would have given it to Luongo. Luongo was absolutely on fire. All over the pitch. Did incredible job. So credit to the whole team, really. But let's jump in and see ourselves at the top of that championship table. Ah, there it is, boys. Top of the table. Birmingham with a game in hand, so can draw equal on points with us, but they can't go ahead of us on goal difference unless they win 10-0. But we do also have them next, so I don't know if that'll be before or after their game in hand. I think they'll be playing on the day that we're on now, because we played on the Friday, so they'll be playing either the Saturday or the Sunday. But let's jump ahead to the Birmingham game and sort the team out ready for a big game. Okay, so just before we start this game, some massive news. Luke Freeman is back from his injury, so as if our squad wasn't doing well enough as it is, we now have arguably one of, if not our best player back in our lineup. So he probably obviously won't feature in this game, but we do have him as an option in upcoming games. So let's get into the Birmingham game, which by the way, they drew their last game, so we are 2 points ahead at the top of the table. Let's get into the game, sort the team out, see you in a sec. Okay, so here is the starting lineup for Birmingham. This is a bit more of a defensive team for me, really, even though we've got two strikers. We've got Smithies, Robinson, Corker, Akpoguma, Georgian, so the normal back five. Hall is at CDM. I want to start him there because he does so well for me in that sort of defensive midfield position. A bit of height, bit of strength, nothing to complain about, really. So we have Hall there, Scowen and Luongo in the midfield positions, Norrie just behind Brereton and Silla. We do have Washington and Asai Samuel on the bench, so both of them will probably make an appearance at some point. Plus we do have the likes of Shadipo, Jolek, so a strong bench, really. So we're going to have a look and see how we can do. Here we are, boys. We are against Birmingham, second versus first for the second game running, except this time we are the team in first. So feels good. Away from home, Birmingham City. It's not going to be an easy game, but it's a game that I definitely fancy our chances in enough that I think we can come away with the W. If we can get 9 points from 3 games, that would be insane. So if we can keep up the winning form we've been in, I'll be very, very happy with that. So let's jump in, see how we do. Let's go, boys. Oh, Gallagher in the box. Smithies gets down to his close post very, very effectively. We're finding Robinson a lot out in this wide position. He's doing okay. We find it to Brereton, who does keep it. Skips over a couple of people. Get it to Luongo, cross the goal. It's a good block from Morrison. Man, we're getting the chances slowly but surely. It's been a very, very quiet first half. Hall up for the header, and he finds the back of the net. Grant Hall, probably, I cannot remember any other goals that Grant Hall scored for us this season. So a great, great first goal for him in the Championship. Man, we are goal machines right now. We are playing some fantastic football. That is right in that bottom corner. No way Stockdale was getting anywhere near that. It was his first goal. 31st minute. It's been, like I said, a quiet half so far, but we've popped up with the first goal. Norrie. We're going to go out to Georgian, who's got loads of space. Look at that. Surely he can whip the ball in. It's a good cross. Brereton. Stockdale does just about get to it. Man, that could have been 2 if Stockdale had missed it. But now Che Adams, who has got legs, is running away from Morrison, who's not going to catch him. Robinson, rather. Don't think we're going to stop the cross. We don't. It's right at that back post. Well done, Akpoguma. Fantastic work. It's a good pass, Luongo. Does well. Makes a great little cheeky pass there through to Norrie, who finds Brereton. Silla. Back to Brereton. Surely this is 2. It is 2. Boys, we are in the form of the season for ourselves right now. We are playing so well. This little one-touch, well, it wasn't quite one-touch football, but 1-2 was phenomenal. Brereton on his left foot just smashes it across the goal. Silla and Brereton as a partnership up top is lethal. Obviously, Washington trying really hard to find his place in the team and does so well when he comes on. But when Brereton and Silla as a partnership have 16 goals in the league, then it's going to be tricky to drop either of them. But 2-0, come on, boys. Oh, and we win that. That is a poor pass from their defence. Brereton turns. Norrie. We're going to go back to Brereton. Can he whip this in for a dresser? Great tackle from Jenkinson. But we do still have a chance here. Let's get that in there. Go on, just bang it. Grant Hall. Oh, my lord. I thought that was in. What a strike. What an effort. How close was this? Oh, man. If that had gone in from Grant Hall, that would have been his goal of his career, I think. Incredible effort. one last chance before half-time. We're just going to hit it first time with Silla. It does go over. But that is half-time. Fantastic half from the boys. Absolutely playing in the form of their life as a team right now. Can't knock it. Can't knock anything that they're doing. They are just playing fantastic football. And it doesn't matter who we play, it seems, at the moment in the league. They're going to struggle to play against Queen's Park Rangers. I think I'm going to make a change or two just because of fitness, and then we'll jump back in. Okay, so second half, we have brought on Darnell Furlong for Georgian at right back, and we have brought on Asai Samuel at cam. Not because Nori was too tired, but we know that he does get quite tired, and it just means that he can potentially start in the next game. But actually, Furlong and Asai Samuel pairing up quite well as they come on. Silla very, very close to getting the third. We find Scowen in some decent space here, and Luongo is bursting through. Luongo does pick it up on his left foot with the shot. Stockdale again with another fantastic save, really keeping them in this game. But we do make a change. Brereton did get a slight knock. Hopefully he won't be out for long, if he's out at all. But we're going to bring on Connor Washington because he's in great form anyway at the moment. But we'll whip the corner in. Idris is set up with the header. It does go over. But yeah, that's our last change. We've got Asai Samuel with a great run through here. Asai Samuel, there's no one else in the box. We've got to try the shot. It's a great save again from Stockdale. He's making some fantastic saves, keeping them very much in the game. Oh no, Akpaguma loses out to Gallagher, who has a good strike. It is right in that top corner. It hits the post and does go in. Bit of a wake-up call. Don't want to lose this now. Don't want to lose any points here, but that was just shocking defence from me, really. We contained them so well this whole game, but a great finish. Nothing Smithies could do about it. But we've just got to stay strong for the last literally 5 or so minutes. Oh, that's a great ball. Akpaguma, please. Please keep up with your man. Don't let this ball come in. It does come in. Well done, Corker. Oh, just get rid of that. But not quite to their players, please. Grounds. We've just got to hold him out. Well done, Asai Samuel. Look at that. Now, he's just got to run down that line. He's just got to run down that line. Jokes. Silla. Surely. Idrissa Silla, please. The first touch was atrocious. If he touched that better, we probably would have got the third. But we do get the win, which is the most important thing here. So a massive 3 points again, which pushes us nice and far away from Birmingham City now. Puts us 4 points ahead of them. Obviously, we don't know how Leeds did. And I think Fulham were right up there as well. So keeping us ahead of the pack, which is huge. But another great win. For me personally, Furlong was probably the man of the match. He did very, very well in that second half. He just absolutely held the other team at bay. Yet again, Grant Hall doing a fantastic job at CDM. But actually, if I had to pick another person, like I said, Furlong and Hall doing very well, I probably would pick Asai Samuel. His only thing really is he gets shrugged off the ball just a little bit easy. And also his shooting's not fantastic, but his work rate is phenomenal. He just gets up and down all day long, and of course that pace is a nice addition. But let's jump back in and see what that does for us in the Championship. Okay, so this is the table right now. We are 3 points ahead of the chasing pack, which is Fulham, and then you've got 3 teams on 37, so we're 5 points ahead of the rest of the sort of leading teams. Down at the bottom we have Millwall, Sheffield United and Bolton. I still can't believe Sheffield United that low down, obviously in comparison to real life, because I mean they did just come up this season, so the fact that they're that high in real life is incredible, but to see them in 23rd is a bit of a shock. But we're doing so well as a team right now. I'm so proud of the whole team. It's great to be in the position we're in right now. But I know I said I was going to play 4 games this episode, but I'm actually just going to play 3, purely because it's quite late the time I'm actually recording this now. I would have liked to have recorded this a little bit early, but through no one's fault but my own, I had a bit of a late day today. So I am just going to do those 3. However, next episode, if we can smash another 10 likes like we did a couple of episodes ago, then I will do these 3 games, and I will do the start of January. So I will do Cardiff, and to round off that episode as a thank you for being nice and patient with me, we will play our FA Cup game home to Tottenham Hotspurs, which will be one heck of a challenge. So if we can get 10 likes on this video, then I'll do the end of December and the start of the new year. And obviously in this time here as well, this first week, we could even make a few signings. So like I said, leave those likes if you want to see that. Leave a like, of course, if you enjoyed the video. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below any final people you think we should be signing, and of course let me know players you want me to start, because actually the last few suggestions being like Shodipo, Asai Samuel, Washington, have all paid off and have all done very, very well for us. So keep letting me know in that comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this. Of course, subscribe if you are new around here, and guys, I'm going to see you all very, very soon. Look after yourselves.